There's a saying that goes, with great power comes great responsibility. And it certainly applies to one of the biggest powers of the modern era, AI. Now, AI isn't physically destructive, although it can be. But that's not where the real threat lies. An average or even below average user can do great damage if they have access to the correct AI systems and know how to use them destructively. Ever heard of the quote, "Power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely"? Well, this doesn't mean good things for AI. But first, what is AI, or artificial intelligence? It can be summarized as the science of creating machines that can think for themselves when prompted. They are self-teaching and developing technologies that grow with the information they consume. Often, they have the ability to perform tasks considered intelligent by humans. And this intelligent modern world creation is transforming many, or rather most, domains of the human world. Health, finance, education, and sustainability. It would be harder to name a field of study where AI lacks the potential to be of any help. But the quote, "Power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely," could predict a dark future. Today, we'll talk of the ethical challenges artificial intelligence faces and the call for ethical AI. At its core, as we've briefly mentioned, anything termed as artificial intelligence should boast the ability to learn and make decisions by itself. A subset of AI that works to that effect is machine learning, a method through which computers consume new data and use algorithms to grow from it, autonomously. In short, it is the capability of a computer or a machine to replicate human intelligence and its operations. Seeing, hearing, reasoning, and translation are all part of the package, along with much else. Who would have thought that one day we would create self-learning entities that are not infants? Well, AI learns faster than an infant, at any rate, although not as enriched with the human feeling. Well, the problem is some domains don't require human feeling, and AI is taking over, which sets to flame entire departments where earlier humans would work. The history of AI is rather vast, and the story begins in the middle of the 20th century, when the first computers were created, and it stretches to the present, where neural networks and deep learning are achievable goals. Initially limited in its scope, AI now performs complex and difficult tasks efficiently, and its capabilities grow alongside the growth of computing power and the feeding of additional data. Today, AI is everywhere. It makes search engines more usable, power voice assistants such as Siri and Alexa, scans according to a preset algorithm to drive recommendation systems on Netflix and Amazon, and even operates self-driving cars. It is a game changer, as it can process large amounts of data at once and do it more consistently than the human eye, which is prone to error. But it doesn't seem as safe when you consider that the performance of any AI system is dependent on the quality of data used in developing the system. If the data is biased, the AI will replicate this bias and hence provide unfair results. This is especially the case in such sensitive areas as employment, credit, and policing, where biased AI can have a profound effect on people's lives. AI's big data analysis capability is a major threat to privacy. AI-based surveillance systems can monitor and follow people, and this may be a violation of people's rights to privacy. This is a major problem in the age of big data. Moreover, it poses other questions of responsibility. When a system is self-sufficient and growing, you can't blame its creator for what it does anymore. After all, who can be held accountable for any catastrophic mistake that AI makes? To make things worse, most algorithms are like black boxes. You can't even take a peek inside to see why the AI thinks what it does. To be more simple, the way most AI models arrive at their conclusions cannot be explained to the average human being. And people might ask, how do you judge the authenticity of a system without seeing how it works? AI is capable of automating most of the tasks, which poses a risk to many jobs, especially those that involve repetitive tasks. On the one hand, AI can open up new opportunities, but on the other hand, it needs a workforce that is capable of handling new technologies, leading to the debate on economic inequality and future of work. Responsible use of AI is an important component that accompanies AI development. AI systems should be developed and programmed to be bias-free and fair. This means the use of balanced and inclusive datasets and periodic review of AI systems for bias. AI systems should be explainable, which means that the rationale for an AI system's decision-making can be examined. Accountability and trust are the two main reasons why explainability is important. AI systems must ensure that people's privacy is not infringed and their data is safe. This includes ensuring that there are strong security measures put in place and compliance with data protection laws. Accountability and governance structures must be clearly defined. This entails identifying the authority that is accountable for AI decisions and developing ways of supervising the utilization of AI. AI should be created and implemented in a responsible manner, which means that all stakeholders and all groups of people should be involved in the decision-making process. This helps to bring in different views and therefore fairness in the results. Let us consider some real-life examples that illustrate good practices for AI responsibility. In healthcare, AI is improving patient outcomes through early diagnosis and treatment while protecting the patient's privacy. For example, AI algorithms are applied to diagnose diseases such as cancer at an early stage through the analysis of medical images, which has a positive impact on the patient's health. In finance, AI is being applied to eliminate prejudice in the lending process. Through the application of algorithms that were trained on different datasets, the financial institutions can be able to make fair decisions on who should be given credit and who should not, hence giving everyone a fair chance at getting credit. Thus, AI is offering individualized learning solutions that enable learners to reach their potential. AI systems can identify the learning patterns of students and then adapt the content to be delivered in accordance with the students' needs, hence enhancing equity in delivery of education. AI development is a multi-stakeholder process, and therefore, building responsible AI is a process that requires the participation of many different sections of society. AI is a field that is pioneered by researchers and developers. They have to be aware of ethical issues in their work and make sure that AI systems are created and improved ethically. Governments are involved in the formulation of policies that dictate the use of artificial intelligence. These frameworks should encourage innovation and at the same time, safeguard individuals' rights and prevent the misuse of AI. AI technologies are being developed by companies, and these companies need to follow ethical standards and be bound by the principles of responsible AI. This includes audit of the AI systems and reporting on the use of AI and stakeholder dialogue to address ethical issues. There is a need to increase the level of awareness and knowledge of the general population about AI and its opportunities and threats. The general public can engage in debates regarding the use of AI and demand the right implementation of the technology. It is therefore important that as AI advances, so do the ways in which it's regulated for its use. New trends and technologies in AI, including explainable AI, ethical AI frameworks, and AI governance models, are emerging to respond to the current issues and enhance the AI responsibility and openness. And despite progress, challenges remain. Concerns such as bias, privacy, and job loss are not one-time problems that can be solved and forgotten. These challenges require constant research, interprofessional cooperation, and flexible approaches to regulation. AI is capable of making a change of a scale that has never been seen before, but it must be done right. It is therefore important for everyone to embrace responsible AI so that it can be fully utilized to improve the lives of all people. Join the conversation, get to know more about AI ethics, and promote the right use of AI. Together, we can build a future where AI is used for the benefit of all and does not harm anyone.